Welcome back to Pancakes and Pandemonium. It is Monday and I am trying my very best to keep it together. So I already had 2 cups of coffee. Kids are doing school and they always get out a little earlier on Mondays. Let me take those off. I've got a bit of a glare and it's like half light, half shadow. Yeah, I don't know, is that better? So I actually have a call with the parent advocate I work with that is helping me with Alex, but she's here to help with all of the kids and all of our mini situations, the school, and anyway. And right now she's helping me decipher his IEP and what's going on there. So I have that right at lunchtime, noon. So if you're new here, I homeschool 3 of my 5 kids currently. And I don't know if that's going to continue, but regardless, the parent advocate helps me with the IEPs for my 2 older boys. One is in a bridge program called Bridges for young adults with autism or disabilities. And the other is in high school, Alex. So she's helping me with the transition with him being 18 and the school not cooperating with me and helping me stay informed and helping me guide him to the best decisions. And they use the excuse that he's 18 and can make the decisions himself, knowing that he gets overwhelmed, knowing that he gets confused easy, all of those things. Anyway, it's a whole situation and the parent advocate helps me with that immensely. So I have an appointment with her right at noon. So I'm trying to get lunch made. They're staying focused. Mason really wants some junk food cereal after school. So he's been doing really good about not hopping up and down a ton, which is great because that gives me a minute to get lunch started before I have a million other things to do. The plan for lunch is super easy. We're going to use 1 jar of these. I do have more involved recipes for SpaghettiOs, but Rayo's is so good, so easy. And I picked these up on coupon. They were $9.99, so that's a great deal for both jars. So I'm just gonna do a quick jar of sauce over a bag of pasta situation and call it lunch for today. I'm also gonna serve it up with these on the side, just, you know, a little boost of veggies never hurt anyone. Carrots and baby bell peppers are non-confrontational veggies in our house, so it just makes my life easier. Hey guys, so I fell off the map today. It's just part of having to take phone calls and currently vlogging on my phone. And so I had mentioned at the last stop that I had a meeting with our parent advocate. I'm gonna sit up a little bit and talk to you guys. Actually, maybe I'm gonna grab my tripod and talk to you guys. Be right back. Grace is gonna grab the tripod so I can finish talking to you guys. So I had a really long talk with our parent advocate that's helping us with Alex's case. And she's amazing. I love her. And she really, I was frustrated and I still need to apologize to her because she took the full load of my venting and all my pent up mom energy. And she's so patient, she's so understanding. She deals with frustrated parents all the time. And she helped me come together with a plan for Alex. So I wanted Alex in the program Ryan's in. And we can't get him there because he tests too high. So this is a problem with higher functioning kids with autism. The schools, and sometimes even the very people that are supposed to be trained to know how to work with them, look at high functioning test scores and say, well, he tests high. He's totally capable. Thank you, Gracie. Everybody say hi, Gracie. She helped me set up the tripod.
Thanks, Gracie.
So he tests high. Now, keep in mind, he's tested based on other testing and capability. He does have a very high IQ, especially for a kid on the spectrum, without being a savant. Let me preface that. So, but he doesn't have the executive function, okay? He has autism, he has ADHD. On top of it, he has really high anxiety, and he's been dealing with depression. So I'm having trouble getting them to understand all of these things. And these are special education teachers, y'all. That's why we brought a parent advocate in. And so I talked to her. I actually ended up making phone calls to lawyers. We're trying to obtain court-ordered guardianship. So anyway, so I talked to her. She was gonna reach out to people in the district because I was like, they're not getting it. I've had time since the IEP right before the break, the tour for the alternative high school, because that's their solution for him. So I spoke to another representative at the district who I trust, and she's gonna do some digging on her end. Just had a whole lot of other phone work, had a couple of other personal texts and phone calls that came in between. Those were pretty short-lived. It's cool. I'm not filming. I'm not doing anything. No big deal. It
Good
was
night, Mama.
night, baby. You want to tell our friends good night?
Good night, guys.
So yeah, I'm wrapping this up. It's late. It has been like a day of these things and these back and forths, and it's not even truly resolved. This has been ongoing since Alex turned 18. The school turned on me on a dime, you guys. Like, he turned 18 and they quit communicating with me. I had to fight to get testing done and to advocate and to get things done for this IEP coming up. It has just been one thing after another. You guys have seen some of my other posts and things I've said about it. But I mean, they are putting us through it. And because I am on my phone and I film from my phone, I can't do both at once. So days like today, I end up being a really bad vlogger. My son, I'm talking to our friends and vlogging. Are you getting ready for bed? You want to tell our friends good night? Can I have a hug? All right, go finish getting ready for bed. Thank you. And I don't even know if I'm being clear now because my brain is like, I feel like I can feel my brain frying. Does that make sense? He's so frustrated, you guys. He just is. He's confused. It's so confusing. And his anxiety is like up to here. Like, he just cannot. So I'm trying to reach out to the members of the team that I trust, and they're making everything so much more complicated than it needs to be. He has said, my mom's part of my IEP team. I want my mom in my IEP team. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to change something or you guys want to do something, you need to call my mom because I trust her and she has my back. Like, he's gone through all of these steps. So he's frustrated. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated for him. So, parent advocate actually spoke to lawyers today for guardianship. That's a whole thing. had an email based on my advocate's phone call. Like I said, I've been calling lawyers for court-ordered guardianship. From what the couple I've talked to have told me, it's gonna be a fairly easy process. It's just gonna cost $5,000 to $7,000, which is just so much money. So, we're trying to figure out like budgeting and paying it out of our tax return and budgeting other things we had wanted with our tax return, stuff like that. I always knew they would be vulnerable as autistic adults. And I knew there may be a bridge to cross or a balance of figuring it out. I never thought I would have to deal this intensely with the school while they were still in high school as technical adults. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I knew they'd be adults. I knew there would be legalities. I knew there would be technicals. I knew there would be legal disclosures. I didn't know, like, the school would just flip on a dime on me like this. And I didn't know that they would work so hard to try to, for lack of a better word, manipulate my kid and to sway his decision, or to try to convince him that when they aren't doing their part in giving him resources and access to his needs, try to convince him that was okay. Like, there's just, I don't know, there's just some stuff here going on. I still don't have it all figured out. I know that my mother's intuition is on fire, and it keeps like getting more intense the more these things go on. I haven't quite ironed all of it out, but I'm digging deep because from the baby to the oldest, I'm their mom. So that's taken up a lot of my day, and it sucks that I could not bring you guys for as much as I wanted. Dinner ended up being crazy. I thought I had bell peppers, and I don't know where those went. They're gone. So I was gonna do like stuffed peppers, because at my last inventory, we had, something's going on in the other room. We had 4 bell peppers that needed to be used. When I do stuffed bell peppers, especially if I just have a few peppers, I cut them, instead of cutting them through the middle that way, I cut them long ways, so you get 2 long pieces. So I was gonna do like this like verde pork stuffed pepper with the pork and rice and some like creamy cilantro lime enchilada sauce. We did not have those bell peppers. I don't know what happened. They got eaten, they got snacked on, and it not disclosed. They're gone. So I took the batch cooked pork and the rice and the creamy cilantro sauce that I was going to do, and I added in a can of cream of chicken soup just for a little extra oomph, and 2 cans of black beans, cheese on top, and we baked it like a casserole in the oven. So that was tonight's dinner. Turned out good. The kids really liked it, which we really like those flavors anyway. But that was our night, y'all. It's been crazy pants, and as you can see, kids are saying goodnight. Kids are getting ready for bed. Big kids are in the shower. Lance is in school, and I am just sitting here like, I should hop on and have a chat with my people. Let you guys know where I went and what happened today. But, I told you guys we were gonna keep it real and real life parenting, and not putting on this facade of, we're all great, we pulled it together. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we are on the phone all day, all night, crap hits the fan, and the whole day gets hijacked while we're dealing with important things for our family and whoever needs it at that point. And you know what? That's okay. Just know you may have days dealing with your kids or dealing with something that comes up with your kids that takes all your energy. And so you get dinner done, and you know what? Sometimes you might do takeout, and that's okay too. And then you sit down at the end of the night and you're like, I don't know where this day went. It's okay. You don't have to know where the day went. It takes a lot of energy to keep families together. It takes a lot of energy to protect our families. It especially takes a lot of mental energy right now in this post-COVID world, after we spent so much time on lockdown, and now we have to interact with people again, and the world's functioning and we're still trying to catch up with functioning, and oh yeah, crap's going on. We got to get on top of it. It's all hard. You know what? Sometimes getting up, brushing our teeth, just getting kids to school, getting ourselves fed, getting our family fed when they get home, and in bed and starting a new day in itself is hard. It's okay. That's why we got other mamas that we can talk about it with and that we can relate to. So I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for understanding. We're gonna vlog more. We're gonna do better. There'll be other crazy mom days. And this whole situation with the guardianship and the boys, there's probably going to be a few of these chats where I update you guys on what's going on, or where the whole day got hijacked and I still want to tell you what's going on. So hang in there with me. Prayers and good vibes appreciated. And as I say in every vlog, like this video and subscribe and come back, because you never know what's going to happen around here. And we're here for real family content and for honesty and for just keeping it real. We love you. We appreciate you. And I'm going to see you soon.